Hey Sagittarius, welcome in to Trivia Tarot. Let's take a second to thank the spirits of the divine light for helping us with this message. So just so you know, this is a shadow work channel. I'm not here to tell you about how awful your ex is or anything like that. It's about you. Okay, so when I checked in with your energy, Spirit kept saying, bumpin'. And I was like, what does that mean? So maybe some of you are rappers, or you're really into, some good heavy beats or something like that. And maybe some of you are talking about spirituality. Maybe you are a guru or some sort of prophet, or that is what you're aspiring to be. It could be that this is something you've done throughout your life and you're revisiting it in a new way. And right now you're using your manifestation power to build something, to gain some fans, but it could be that what you're building is not in the best interest of your spirituality or other spirituality. And why I say that is because it looks like there are at least a couple energies that you're trying to do this in secret from. And you're also keeping these energies separated from each other, trying to be careful that they don't know about each other. Could be that one of them is somebody very nurturing to you. It could be that one of them is very sexy and intriguing, someone who represents some of the more mysterious aspects of ourselves. But whatever it is you're working on, I think it has to do with building a foundation in a following. So again, maybe you're a guru or a rapper, or you have some sort of spiritual message you're trying to bring out, and you're collecting a lot of souls, let's call it, in whatever it is you're doing. And maybe your message is that you've really worked on yourself, and you've put the past behind you. You've brought truth to yourself about who you've been in the past. And that version of you is laid to rest. It's not you anymore. And right now you're manifesting something brand new and special and spiritual. But Sagittarius, Spirit is saying that we have a tendency to make the same mistakes under the guise of a different approach. And what I'm getting here is that what you're building is lacking in faith. What you're building is lacking in the collaboration with divinity, with the higher power, with the wisdom of real truth. Maybe you've gained some personal truths about yourself and you're feeling really strong and you want to share that growth and that potential with others. But maybe you're coming at it from a selfish point of view. Maybe you're using this newfound sense of being a guru or a spiritual teacher as an excuse for your actions, because maybe you feel like it's your calling to do this, but what you're doing is causing more secrets in your life. You're having to dodge around the truth with certain people. You're fragmenting yourself, perhaps, between different elements of your life. You're one way with a certain person and you're a completely different person with somebody else. And then behind that, maybe all of these spiritual teachings that you're offering are behind another wall, whether that's on social media or, just at parties or something. In any case, it seems like it's separated from these other people in your life. But I keep getting taken back to this, no man, I'm different. I've grown. I'm not that person anymore. I know what I'm saying. But Jesus is here telling me that there's a lack of faith involved in what you're doing, Sagittarius, and to tread lightly, because it's really easy to philosophize ourselves into thinking we know everything and that we are the one to give all of the knowledge because we've gone through some sort of self-growth experience. Maybe whatever it is you're doing is gaining a lot of popularity really fast. And it's making you feel like you're manifesting. It's making you feel like you're working hard. Or you're working hard and you're doing this behind the scenes. However it resonates for you, Sagittarius. But the main message here is that whatever it is you're building, if you don't have true faith, you're never going to be building from a solid foundation. You're never going to be building truth. You're just going to be building castles in the sky. You're going to be building fantasy for these people who are following you. So if you truly want to be a teacher, and you truly want to help lead other people through whatever it is they're going through, you need to come from a place of honesty. Don't work in the dark. Be honest with yourself. And if you have external people that you're trying to keep separated from each other for some sort of uncomfortable truth that you're dealing with, you need to focus on unpacking that. But if you're not manifesting with a higher power that is in the light, you're manifesting with something else, Sagittarius. So this is a warning, not necessarily to stop teaching or, whatever that means for you, whether you're rapping or performing or making a YouTube channel or whatever. And yes, if you've gone through a phase in your life where you've grown and you've come to a realization where you need to put something behind you, that is something to be proud of. That is something to help others through with your knowledge. But don't build something evil because you're not in collaboration with a higher power, with the highest power. All right, so Spirit gave us this flower called Gloxinia. Love at first sight and proud spirit. When I saw you, I fell in love, and you smiled because you knew. William Shakespeare. So I think this is talking about your fans, or your, let's call them disciples. Maybe you're getting a bit of a big head, Sagittarius, about your attention that you're getting. So just be aware of that. Be aware of where you're putting your heart space energy. And if you're in a committed relationship with someone, what it means to be giving new people that energy. And if you need to be honest with that person or people about where your energy is going. Also, Jesus wants you to consider the spirit of greed. If what you're doing is bringing in money all of a sudden, and you're collecting this money as if it's like tithing toward a church, do you really deserve that? Or are you being greedy? Are you taking people's money and their time and their love without having a depth of truth to really offer them because you're not actually connected to a higher divine spirit? Only you can answer that, Sag. But yeah, that's the warning that your higher power wants you to consider. Money isn't evil, but it's at the root. It's at the root of all evil. We can make a lot of mistakes for our love of money. So if you're making money off of what you're doing and you're teaching spirituality, and you're teaching this growth, but you don't have that connection to God, and you're being secretive to people who are connected to you, there's some stuff for you to unpack and think about, Sagittarius. All right, so thank you for joining me today. And if this message resonated, feel free to leave a comment and say thank you to Spirit with a like, maybe even a subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thanks, Sag. Bye.